So greetings from Pennsylvania once again. It's a bit noisy right here at this spot, but we're going to do another one of my Appalachian trail hikes this morning. Today is Saturday, November 20th, but chilly out today. Currently in Caledonia State Park, so we're going to start a hike. But I'm going to try to find got a little quieter now. I'm going to try to find a little bit of a quieter spot to share the map with you and talk a little bit about what my plan is for today. So let's get going and find a quieter spot. Yeah, so here is Caledonia State Park, Route 30 and Route 233. Of course, we were here just, was it last week? I did a video on Route 233. Of course, back here's that old iron furnace. But anyway, the Appalachian Trail is across that bridge and out that way, so let's get going. And right here we got our first white blazes for the Appalachian Trail. Of course, it heads south that way. It would head across Route 30 into the southern section of Michaux State Forest. We'll be doing that section sometime soon, but we're gonna head north here, and the trail takes us this way. I have hiked the section of the Appalachian Trail here in Caledonia State Park before. Just a small part of it. Alright, still looking for a spot. Okay, there's some picnic tables up there. I think I'll share the map with you up there, what my plan kind of is for today. Alright, so here is our map, and once again it is from Purple Lizard Maps. And we're currently here in Caledonia State Park. So we parked right here by the old iron furnace. We kind of made our way across here, about right here. And we're going to head up the Appalachian Trail. Looks like past the Quarry Gap shelter, all the way up to Stillhouse Road. Of course, my last section hike, we came down this way because there's that awesome view. And yeah, like I said, this section here I've already done up to what's called the Three Valley Trail. This will all be new. And on the way back, I'm not all sure what I'll do. I don't have a definitive plan. I might, my shadow's kind of in the way there. I might come back down the AT and take this Hosack trail, it's called, and come back down this way. We'll see. But we could also do some other trails on the way back. We'll see how one of these days where I'll kind of figure it out as I go, I think, what I want to do. All right, let's get hiking. All right, so we're heading deeper into the forest. We're still within Caledonia State Park, but not too far up. Yeah, we gotta go up that, remember that steep hill up ahead of us. We'll be entering Michaux State Forest in a bit up there. Yep. The last time I was here, I came down this hill. Now we'll go up. Alright, we'll get warmed up though. My first time hiking this season with gloves on and stuff. Pretty chilly this morning, about 28 degrees when I left. Alright, let's get going and get warmed up this mountain. Because I think I said let's get going like a couple times already, but alright. I think I'm just trying to get myself going. Not too much further up this steep rocky section, but man, getting the blood going this morning. We're awake now. And as you can see, things are starting to level out a lot more. And that uphill definitely warmed me up. Gloves are off. So that's good. Yeah, but up this way shortly we should have the junction with the Three Valleys Trail. I think I see some other people up there actually. Off in the distance there. And we have crested the top of the mountain, or the big hill, whatever you want to call it. And I do believe I see a sign up here. Yeah, Three Valleys Trail. Heading that way. Yeah, I saw some. Yeah, in the previous clip, I saw some people. They were going off that way. All right, so yeah, when I was here before, I came up the Three Valleys Trail and went back to Caledonia, down the AT that way. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch my breath a little bit here too. So this section of the AT will be new to me. All the way up to where we're going to end. Yeah, right up there was that trail marker for the Three Valleys Trail, but I'm kind of taking a little break here. Having some nuts and dried fruit. This was sent to me recently. Might recognize that. But yeah, taking a little break. Mostly just to cool off just a little bit. You're gonna have a little snack. Yeah, it's nice to warm up a little bit on a cool day, but when you're going uphill like that, you kind of warm up just a little bit too much. So start to sweat just a little bit. So I want to cool off a bit. It's not always the best thing to sweat on colder days. Sometimes sometimes when you hit a flat section like this, it can chill you. You can chill down a bit more from the moisture. All right. So like I said, we'll cool off just a little bit. And yeah, got the orange on. Today is bear season. I don't think Michaux State Forest is a hot spot for bear hunting, but we'll just be on the safe side. So I'm gonna enjoy a little bit of snack, a little bit of a late breakfast or an early lunch a bit, and then we'll get moving again. And we're off again. I can hear well, it's quiet now, but there's a pileated woodpecker out there I can hear. Of course, now that I'm filming, he doesn't make any noise. I'll try to catch him later. Yeah, it'll soon be time to start bringing, the thermos along with the hot chocolate and coffee, or a mixture of the two. Yeah, and fall foliage season is over. No more colors out here. So we're in that late fall, kind of pre-winter time now. Waiting for that first snowfall. So it is pretty quiet out here today, wildlife-wise. No birds singing. Yeah, pretty much at this point, all the birds that do fly south for the winter have already done so. There are a number of species that remain in Pennsylvania over the winter, but they tend to fly around in mixed flocks together. So if they're not around, it's just quiet like this. But when they do come around, you have a whole bunch of different bird songs singing and chitter-chattering going on when they pass through. The chickadees, the titmice, nuthatches, and several species of woodpeckers will all kind of travel together. It's always kind of cool when you run into one of those. And the other animals, no chipmunks today. The chipmunks, well, they might still be out in late November, but as soon as it starts getting cold, they hibernate too. And there's other animals that don't hibernate, but just a quiet day, a quiet time of year. All right, so I see something going on up here. I don't know if this is where the shelter is. There's a shelter up here. Was it called the Quarry Gap shelter? Because there's a fence along here. Let's see what this sign here says. Oh, it just says a sign for the Appalachian Trail. Definitely got a bunch of metal pipes. Yeah, a bunch of fencing on either side of the trail here. What we used to call snow fence growing up. It's kind of weird seeing it out here. Okay. It's the AT, there's a white blaze on the post there. Got the nice piney forest back there. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear that bird. That's a nuthatch. White-breasted nuthatch. Of course, now he's not making his noise anymore. All these birds are camera shy. Oh, there he is. You can hear him. I'll see if I can locate him. Alright, well I can't pinpoint his location offhand. He's up there somewhere. He might be in that tree over there with the leaves still on it. Maybe that's why I can't see him. Alright. White-breasted nuthatch. Yes, this is kind of odd too. There's a gate right in the middle of the trail. Like the type of gate you would put to block a road. But maybe they're having issues with people coming down this way on, like, I don't know, motorbikes or four-wheelers or something. Or horses. Oh yeah, prohibited use, horses. So maybe it's to keep horses out of this section. I hear voices up here. I think we're coming close to that Quarry Gap shelter. I think I heard a dog up here too. Got another uphill section here. Going through a rhododendron tunnel. These are always cool to walk through. Yeah, I did pass a bunch of people back there earlier, several dogs. It is a Saturday, so expect to see some people out here. This one's even more tunnel-like. This is beautiful in a snowfall. All the green and be like a tunnel of white and green. But not yet. Looks like there's another tunnel up ahead here too. Yeah, right up here is the shelter. Trail is getting busier. We'll probably take a little break here. Alright, so here's our map again, because we started down all the way down here, Caledonia. Up here's the Quarry Gap shelters. We're probably about 2/3 of the way up to where we're gonna finish our section hike. Of course, we're gonna hike back then too. Kind of where we are. What time is it? A little bit after 12. Now I'll show you around a little bit here. Got to place myself. Yeah, so I remember seeing this place in other videos. This is a really nice, well-kept shelter. So they have flowers and stuff here. A little fairy, I can see my shadow, a little fairy castle. Some mums. There's even like fake light fixtures there. I don't know if you could put a candle in there or not, but yeah, they got two shelters side by side here. Got some tent pads. If you don't want to put your tent on the ground, I guess that's what these are for. Like a porch swing. I believe there's a privy up there, the outhouse. So yeah, kind of nice spot here. I'm gonna chill here for just a little bit, eat a little bit more, and then we'll get going again. Oh, we even have like a skylight. All right, cool spot. All right, so farewell to the Quarry Gap shelters. You're just back that way a little bit. Cozy spot, actually. Probably sat there a little bit too long. I'm getting kind of chilly again. There's a thermometer there at the shelter. It's not even 40 degrees right now, so a bit chilly. All right, but we're gonna, like I said, we got a third of the way to go yet. The end of this section hike, but then of course we gotta come back. But I am gonna keep my eyes open now for that Hosack, or that Hosack trail, however you pronounce it. I think I saw the other end of it further down, but up here somewhere is the other junction with it. That's the way I think I'm gonna go back to do that little loop and come back to the AT. Or we'll see what happens. Little bridge. Looks like we got some uphill. Alright, well, there is a robin over there. Not sure if the camera's focusing on it too well there. But yeah, it's probably pretty blurry. Yeah. They're still out here. They're just no longer in your backyards and stuff anymore. Quite a few of them flying around out there. So I'm making our way to the top of this next hill here, but look at this. We got some poop down here. Pretty sure that's bear poop. You can see all the seeds in there. So this bear is probably gorging himself on berries. Of course, you know, they'll digest the fleshy part, and then the hard seed part, you know, just comes out. So I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Talked about bears earlier in the video, being bear season, so they are out here. All right, we made it up that hill. Kind of have some elevation here. Yeah, a lot of people, yeah, concerning those robins, a lot of people think robins should be in, you know, should have headed south by now. Because they're one of the most, you know, in springtime, they're the bird that everybody waits to come back in the spring. But sometimes they never really leave, especially here in Pennsylvania. They're often here year-round. Oh, right here's my Hosack trail, or Hosack trail. I'll show that to you in a minute. Yeah, but a lot of times, especially if it's a mild winter, they'll stay here all winter long here in Pennsylvania. Like I said earlier, just not in your yards. Like in the spring, they come back and set up territories in your yards and stuff, and they'll nest in your bushes and stuff. But this time of year, they're out here in the woods eating the berries and stuff, rather than being in your yard. Yeah, so there's a direction we're headed, north on the AT, but here's that Hosack, or I guess here they call it the, I don't know how to pronounce it, Hosack Run Trail. So I'm thinking this might be the way to take on the way back. Of course, this kind of makes a loop around, and it hooks back up with the AT if that's the way I want to do it. Or we could go another way yet too. Don't have as much time these days anymore because of daylight savings. Kind of lose an hour in the afternoon. So up here should be a road junction, well, a little bit ways up ahead for Stillhouse Road. Alright, so I just saw a car go past up here, so I think there is a road up here. I also see what looks like a, well, it's just a big rock. Okay, almost looks like a tent from back here. So let's see if this is the road. Pretty sure it is. Let's just walk up here together. There should be like several roads coming together here, I think. Or how'd that work? Okay. The trail goes up. Yeah, I think the trail followed this road a little bit. So just to make sure we have the whole section done, I am going to walk up the road here a little bit. Because I think there's a road junction up here where Stillhouse Road goes off. Yeah, so right here is our trail junction. And you can see the white blaze across the way. That's where we, on our last AT hike, we came out of the woods there. And yeah, this is Stillhouse Road. We walked down Stillhouse Road a ways to that overlook, and then, what was it, Gutter Trail? Then we kind of messed things up a little bit, but yeah, that's just the way we came a little bit. All right, so it's just turned 1 o'clock. I started around 12:40, so, you know, hour 15 minutes, hour and a half, roughly. So maybe this section I did was probably roughly 3 miles. So I'm done with this section hike, but I'm going to keep on hiking, keep on filming. So as always, you're welcome to come keep on coming along with me if you want to. But I'm going to head back down the AT, down to that Hosack, we'll call it the Hosack Run Trail. And then that's where we're going to head initially, and then if I want to, it does hook back up to the AT, or I can just continue down another way down to where I park. We'll see. But for now, we're going to find that Hosack Run Trail. So it's a nice downhill hike to that trail junction. Yeah, heading back down the AT, you get a slightly different view of things sometimes. Got a little bit of view out there. I think we're on top of a mountain here. I think it's called the Sand Sod. That's the name for it I saw on the map. Yeah, but just down here a little ways should be our trail junction. Because I've never been on that other trail too I mentioned, so that'll all be new. Alright, so we are now on that Hosack, whatever you want to call it, Hosack Run Trail. I know someone will probably correct me in the comments. So those will kind of wind around a bit. This will take us to like an old gated off road at some point up here. And then I have options as to what to do, like I said. Yeah, so this will all be new, this section as well. Always enjoy new trails. You never know what's around the corner. I mean, you can look at the map, but the map doesn't tell you necessarily what you're going to find when you're out hiking, what the scenery will be like. Alright, looks like we're going to head steeply downhill, but we got some views of the other mountains out there. Yeah, so this trail is just kind of switchbacking down the mountain here. I believe I can hear water down there, so that's probably Hosack Run. Because Run is just another name for a stream. Someone asked me about that recently, because we were at Kelly's Run Nature Preserve in Lancaster County. Kind of wanted to know what's the difference between a run and a creek. They're basically the same thing. There's different names for these bodies of water here in Pennsylvania. there's all different kinds of names. Sometimes we call things a creek, a run, a stream, a brook, and a kill. Like there's Bush Kill Falls up in the Poconos. There's a lot of that naming up in along the Hudson River. There's a town called Fish Kill, things like that. I think a lot of it has to do maybe with all the different people that have come to this country. You know, in the early years, all the different immigrants, and they bring their own names for bodies of water with them. Like where does the word kill come from for a stream? I think that might be Dutch, because the Dutch settled up in that area quite a bit. So what's the difference between all of them? I don't know. And of course, some people don't call it a creek; they call it a crick too. So anyway, it is kind of interesting, and they tend to be localized in certain areas. Yeah, switching hands here, but I know in some places up in northern PA, everything is called a run. But where I live in Berks County, everything is called a creek. So just kind of seems to be what area you're from. That's why they get named the way they do. I hear voices down here. All right, so the trail is getting a bit gushy here. I guess that'd be the word to use. Yeah, there's some campers back there. Some wild campers. Yeah, you can tell we're getting to the bottom of the mountain. The trail gets mushy. Alright. Alright, so I think we're finally down the bottom of this valley. Well, not 100% at the bottom, because I do think I do hear water off to my left. But it's nice down here. So we should get a view of this run in a little bit, I guess. Kind of a rhododendron or a laurel wonderland down here. Oh, I see water up ahead. Do I? Oh no, I think it's just more bushes. I saw the sun sparkling off of something. And I do see the water down here. It looks like our trail's gonna go across. Okay. Could be a problem. As long as there's a nice place to cross. Nice, beautiful, clear water, though. Yeah, I believe that's our trail up through there, so I gotta find a way across. Alright, I'll get back to you on that one. Yeah, so instead of trying to figure that all out, I think I'm just gonna go across this big log and then over that way. It should be okay. I don't know if we should do it while I'm filming or not, but this log is pretty stable. I will just continue filming. Whoops, don't step down. I just need to get across there yet. Alright, oh, put my face into a tree branch. Alright, we made it across. Good to go. Well, that wasn't too bad then. Just got a branch in the face to jump across. Alright, so yeah, but overall a nice trail so far. I'd probably feel different about it if I was going up that mountain, but coming down this way has been pretty nice. So we should be coming to, like I said, an old road down here eventually. Locust Gap Road, I think it's called. Yep, pretty nice area through here. Looking to, oh yeah, glad we're not going up that. Alright, but I'm looking for a place to take another break here soon. So I'm think I might wait till we get to that road. Which actually, like I said, shouldn't be too far away. Because I haven't looked at the map for a while. Maybe I should do that. Alright. Let's keep following the blue trail though. And we have another stream crossing. So it brought us to this side, now it's going to take us back. Alright, this one looks... Probably turning off for this one. It's okay out through here, but... a little bit of a gap up there. Alright, or I could go this way too. I think that's the better choice. I think I like this way better. Alright, I'm going to turn you off though. Well, we are across. I didn't get wet. I skipped going across that part. I decided to use this section anyway, it was a lot easier. At least to me it was. Alright. Hopefully that's the last stream crossing. Yep, this is what I'm looking for. Here's that old road. It says Locust Gap Trail there. I think I'm gonna take a little break on those logs down there, and we'll head on that way. I'll check out my map again, see what I want to do. All right, for break time. All right, so here's our map again. Of course, we came all the way up to here. Then I made my way back down here to that Hosack Run Trail. This took, I guess, to get from here all the way down to here took me another hour, so it's about 2 o'clock. So we are right here now. Just kind of came down this one. So we're gonna come down this Locust Gap Trail. Looks like an old road. I could scooch on over here, get back on the AT and come down, but I think I might just continue down this road. I think it's called Quarry Gap Road. And then there's a trail. Looks like it takes me back into camp here, right down where I parked. So we might try that. I know a little bit of a road walk, but this is probably an old dirt road, so I think I'll do that rather than retrace my steps all the way back. At least that's the plan. Yeah. Yeah, I did see a couple, some of their dogs, they went up this way. They're going up the way I came down, so they got a hike awaiting them. Alright, so farewell, a little break area. Of course, always double check, make sure you don't leave anything behind, like your cell phone, keys, or anything like that. Not that I've ever done that. And then we'll head on down this way. Locust Gap Trail. Yeah, so this is just a nice, pleasant walk along like this old road. Makes for some quicker hiking too. And the trail, of course, had to throw one more stream crossing at us, but it wasn't too bad. And then right up here is what I believe will be Quarry Gap Road. There's a gate up here. Number of cars parked out here, up that way. Yeah, so quite a few cars out here. People from, where is that? Is that New Jersey? Yeah, New Jersey plates. Alright, so the Locust Gap Trail will continue on up that way. We want to hook back up the AT, but like I said, I'm just going to go down this way, I believe. So yeah, not a bad walk down this dirt road, but we're looking for a trail at some point here to head off to our right. Start taking us back to where I parked. Alright, so the road just turned paved. Route 233 is just down there. I think this leads to the campground. Let Bree just pick it up. I'm not sure that trail should just be, I don't know if it starts right here. I might have to walk up that camp road a little bit. We'll see. I'll get back to you. Alright, so I think this might be what I want, headed down this way. I did end up coming back along that camp road. There was nothing down the main road, but this is that road that leads to camp. I see some people up there camping. But we're gonna head down this way. I think this is the way I need to go. We'll find out. So yeah, pretty sure this is it. Not the most scenic trail, but it'll take me back to where I parked. And that's what I need. So coming back on the AT probably would have been a bit more scenic and woodsy and stuff, but I do like to try different ways, you know, when I'm trying to make like a loop hike, because, you know, might as well do as much exploring as you can. Who knows what you're going to see, you know, come upon on the way back if you take different ways on the way back. It's always fun to come upon, you know, some unexpected ruins or things like that. You never know. Didn't happen on this, you know, roundabout trip, but it's another reason why I like to do that. If I don't have to retrace my steps, I try not to sometimes, but it is unavoidable sometimes when I do these kinds of hikes. Alright, it's getting colder. My hands are getting cold again. I feel like the temperatures have been dropping throughout the day actually, but alright. Not too much further to go. Alright, so instead of continuing down that way, which would take us where I need to go too, I saw this bridge over here. Check the map, and it looks like we can go this way too. The trail should hook off that way then. Get a little bit back more in the woods here. Oh, that's kind of cool. Used to be a dam up there or something. All right. Yeah, so this is actually pretty cool. All right, well, we're gonna head down this way. Where this sign says Thaddeus Stevens Trail ends. Oh, this is the part of the Thaddeus Stevens Trail. Okay, well, we're gonna head back here. You can hear the highway traffic, but it's nice to be on a more wooded trail again. Kind of finish things out here. I think this is called the Midland Trail. These yellow blazes. I should have brought my Caledonia State Park map too. So we have all these smaller trails labeled better. Alright, this is bringing us out to some kind of area here. Storage area, office area, I think is up this way. Maybe. Looks like the trail goes around. Yeah, up here's the office, this way. Alright, well we made it back to the parking lot. About 3:30, so roughly just under 5 hours of hiking we did today. So maybe just under 10 miles, maybe 9-ish miles we did. Alright, but good hike. Alright, I'm tired, I'm hungry, it's slightly cold. So, as always, thanks for coming along, and I'll see you on the next adventure.